Hey everybody, welcome to the Flipside. I'm Sam, and this is another live solo play of a game in my collection. And so what we're going to be doing is this is actually one that we focused on Tuesday because it on our It Belongs to a Museum stream. It's called Realm of Sand. It's by Emperor S4 Games, and the designer is Ji Hua Hui, I think. Ji Hua Hui, I think. I don't know. Maybe I mispronounced that name wrongly, but anyway, this is from Emperor S4. They are a game publisher from Taiwan, and I've enjoyed a lot of their games over the years in a number of different ways. This one's been on my shelf for quite some time. I like tile laying. I like spatial organization. I like spatial covering type games where you have to cover parts of your board to do stuff and put different kinds of shapes together. I like those little kind of mini puzzle type things and in games as mechanisms. And so this is one of those that definitely strikes a very definite chord with that kind of mechanism. There's only a couple of differences between how you play this game with multiple players and how you have your solo play. So basically what's going to happen here is that when you use a piece, normally what's going to happen is in a multiplayer game, it will go back into the ring of pieces that you can take from. But whenever you use a piece in this one, it counts as a round tracker. And the game is going to last for 14 rounds. And then we're going to see how many points I got after 14 rounds. And then there's a little table here that I'm going to check to see what we're going. So I'm going for 31 to 35 points. That is Grand Master. Probably not going to reach that goal. I might get 25 or less, which is an apprentice. I hope I get more than 25. I hope I get 26 or more. 26 to 30 is Master. 31 to 35 is Grandmaster. 36 to 39 is Premier. And 40 or more is the King of Ragusa. All right, so Ragusa is the realm that we are trying to repair in Realm of Sand. And so that's what we're doing. David Brownlee is here. He says, I don't know, that box art is dangerously close to anime. I never said that I didn't play games that had anime. I just don't readily and relentlessly seek them out like other people do, David. Gunnar Johannesson is here. What's up, Gunnar? Good to see you. Vanessa is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Philip's here, too. Thank you for being here, y'all. Shoot for 40, peasant. Well, 40 would make me the king of Ragusa. I don't think I just don't do that well in games. Matthew Vincent is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Hola, he says. Good to see you, Matthew. So we're going to go ahead and get to it. It's not that difficult of a game. So we're going to get to it. We'll go over to our downspace here. So here are the pieces that are going to be able to be taken during the course of the game. Everybody starts with 3 that they can use. This is their activated pieces. And so basically on your turn, you're going to be able to do one of 2 different actions. The first action is take one of the pieces from your activated stash here and place it onto the board, and it's basically just a template. So if I choose this and put it here, I'm basically just going to show that I'm putting that there, and then it's going to come off, and I'm going to take these pieces and put them into those same spots that was on this thing right here. Then normally what you would do in a regular game is you would put it at the end of the circle here, and then you would be able to replace it with one of the 2 that are that are at the beginning of the thing. So if I put that here, I would take this and put it in my thing, and then I would continue going. But in the single player game, this is going to be set aside as a round tracker, and once we have 14 here, that's going to trigger the end of the game. All right, so we have a starting space here, and he always goes clockwise around the board, so this is always going to be the end, and that's going to be the beginning. That's placing a tile out onto your board. The other thing you can do is you can summon some elemental spirits, and that's what these things are down here. The thing is, though, is that you can't use them until you get them as a reward for finishing some of these different buildings. And basically what summoning your elemental spirits allows you to do is it allows you to place and or move up to 3 elemental spirits onto your board. So if you have 3 elemental spirits and one of them is already on your board and you want to place 2 more, you can place 2 more and then you can move that other one. So it's always a factor of 3, but you can do up to 3. You don't always have to do all 3. This is the advanced side of the board, and so it starts with these 2 spots. What that basically means is that if I want to activate or charge up, so to speak, my special ability down here, I have to build a building that uses that space or this space. Once I do that, I'll be able to turn this over and my special ability is considered charged up and I can use it, but when I use it, this will flip back over, and in order to get the ability back, I'd have to build on those 2 spots again. So that's what that has. Other things that are, well, the last thing that's on here is your level up here. And so basically this is telling you how many of the dark spaces that are on your player board you can use. You start off with being restricted to the lighter color spaces, but once you get leveled up, and this little icon will show up on some of these cards down here, and once you get that, you'll be able to move this along this spot like so. Now if I'm here, I can use one of these dark spaces, and then now I can use up to 2 of those dark spaces and so forth and so on. But we start off with only being able to use the lighter color spaces that are out here. The other side of the board, the basic side of the board, basically doesn't have a special ability. It just has this, and then you also have the level up bar down there as well. So really, this is the only thing that you're adding to the advanced rules, in the advanced rules rather. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. And, all right, well, we are going to go with, normally in a multiplayer game, you go until, the game goes until somebody has 10 or more hourglasses built. And then the end of the game is triggered, and then whoever has the most points at the end of the game is the winner. Points are awarded by these stars. So stars are points. So if I build this building, it's going to give me 2 points toward the end of the game. If I build this one, it's 5. If I build this one, it's 12, and so forth and so on. But that is about that, I think. So let me see. Wow, we think I'm gonna. So the first thing you do, you have to do one or the other. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to place this, and you can flip it around and do all that kind of stuff however you wish. But we're going to place that right there just like that. And so what we'll do is we'll take one of these and 2 of these, and we'll simply put that out here, and this out here, and this out here. So now, instead of placing this into the thing, it becomes a, is that on the screen? Kind of. Where do I want to put this for it to be? We'll put them over here. All right, so this is my first, that's one thing. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to take one of these 2. And that's going to be kind of dependent upon what I want to be doing later on, kind of. So, Good night. So we're going to go with this one. We're going to keep that one right there. And then this is moved to its spot. So if I would have taken this one, it would have moved over here. And now this is the end of the track. All right. So take that for what it's worth. I'm going to take this one though. And that's going to go here. All right. And that is one round. Second round is going to be, I think I'll place this right here, just like that. And that's going to put out this, this, and this. So that, and that. This comes out. That goes there. This goes here. And that goes there. All right. Now, another thing that you can do on your action, by the way, using your free ability over here, using your free ability over here and finishing buildings, those are free actions. So you can do them before or after you want to do anything like that. So I have finished one of the buildings. It's this one right here. So I have a brown, a green, a brown, and a green in that L-shaped format. And I did that with my special ability. So now I have the ability to move one of my things here. These will simply go back to the thing over here. This is placed over here as round number 2. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and take this, and that's going to be worth 2 points at the end of the game. But it also gives me a black and a red elemental spirit that I can use later on. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use my special ability. I don't know exactly why, but I'm going to move this guy up here. So what that basically does, what my special ability does, is I can move one square from one space to an empty space on my board. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then my second is I can take one of these two. And I think I'm going to go ahead and take this one right here. Then that goes over here like that. Then at the end of my turn, this will turn over. And now we have some different ones that we can do. All right, going on to my next turn here. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and build. Yep. We're going to go ahead and build this one right here, just like that. That's going to have me put this and these two out. So again, realize that I am staying inside. Oh, got to move these down here like that. Oh, that might not be a good. Yeah, maybe it'll work. All right, that goes right there. And now I have built this 3 over here. So I'll be able to take that. I get to have a green and a red spirit. And these 3 go away. I also built another building on my spot, which will turn that back over. And let's see what we got here. Shoot for 40. Anyone else experiencing buffing? I happened to be twice. Stream is good for me, David says. Stream has been solid for me as well. Just have been a disruption in the Wi-Fi. So Patchwork meets Splendor. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we can say that. Strider, go lay down. Come on. Go lay down. Go on. Lay down. Lay down, puppers. You're getting nervous on me. Go lay down. Go lay down. Sorry, just a minute. He is being obstinate today. Thank you. All right. No, hey. Don't just walk on your bed. I said go lay down. Good boy. There we go. Now stay there. He's not going to stay there probably. All right, so that is that. This comes over here as my third. And we need to take 1 or 2. I think I kind of need more green. But we'll never know. That one would be a good one to have. I think I'll use this one right here. That one will go there, and this will come up here. All right, so next we're going to, Oh dear. I don't know that I can do this one. That one's probably not good. I'm going to go with that right there. So I get to take out 2 red and a green. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? I need to do... No. Dang it. Snap a dragon. Because I can't build out over here. Well, poop. Poopy doopy doop doop. Maybe if I place this dude. No, it's still not going to work, is it? That doesn't do well for what I need to do over there, so... Oh man, I just placed that in the wrong area. Goodness gracious. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place it right here just like this. So that will put a red and a red here. And I'll also put a green here. That gets put over here for round 4. I only have 10 more. Oh my gosh. I suck so bad at this game. I cannot finish any of the things that are out here. So we might as well just go ahead and take from over here. Could absolutely do that. So I'm going to take this one. And that's just going to go one more over like that. I'm just doing this for aesthetic reasons, no other reason. There we go. But I do need to flip this over. Ooh, look at that. That's got a +1 on it too. Ooh, that's going to be kind of hard to finish. Let's see. On wow. Okay, on my next turn, I'm going to do this, which means I'm going to place here and here, which gets me 2 of these and 1 of these. All right, so that goes there. That goes here, and this goes here. This gets placed over here in my round counter. And now I have the set that I need right here. Actually, you know what? After I've done that, I've done my main action. Now I'm going to use this, and I'm going to move this guy over to here. And then this will activate. scoring me this, which will get me a green and a black, like so. And that will come over here, and then these go away. And because I built that, boom, that comes back. And then this will flip over. Next, I'm going to do 3 place or move. So I'm going to do 1. And then I think I'll do 2 right here. And then, see, that's going to score, and then I'll have that. So, I think what I'll do is I'll just have, I think I'll put this, you know what? I'm actually not going to do that. That's going to stay back. I'm going to do 1, 2. I'm going to do these 2 for my other 2. And then what we'll do here is we'll go with so we'll go here and here for those 3. All right. So at this point, these 4 will fire off. This comes back here. These come off. And we get this one. And those go back here. We'll wait to do that because I have to refill. Which 2 am I going to take here? Yo. I'll take this one, I think. Take that one. Gotta go, dinner time. See you later, Vanessa. Looks like I will get to play my friend's copy of Artistry this weekend. That's cool. Vanessa says hello to Strider. Luke is here. Good to see you. 3 weeks late, but I made it eventually. That's fine. Hoping to get Propolis and Moon Colony Bloodbath played this weekend off the Shelf of Shame. Also, we'll be picking up my pre-orders of Hoth and Fate of the Fellowship tomorrow after work. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, it's going to be a while before I get Hoth, I think. That really kind of pisses me off every time I think about it. But, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I need to be better about that. Okay, so now that I've taken that, that goes there, and then this comes out. I really would like to get that. All right, so we're going to put this out there like so. That's going to cause this to go here, that to go there, and this to go here, just like so. And that comes over here. So I have the red, red, black for this one, which gives me, here's the thing, a red and a green, but I don't get any more because there aren't any more available. So it doesn't really give me much of a reward, but it does allow me to get some of those things off the board and out of the way. All right, so that's the end of that. Now I think what we're going to do is one of these 2, eh? Goodness gracious. I guess we'll go with this and move that forward. Okay, and then this comes over. For my next turn, I'm going to go ahead and summon the spirits, and that finishes this one. So that gives me a couple of spirits that I don't get, but it does give me a bonus 1. So now I can use one of the dark areas whenever I'm trying to finish those rooms. Okay. Oh, one thing that I forgot to do, but we have to use one of these whenever we use one of those things. So I am gonna have to get rid of a couple more here. So these two come off. These two go back. And I'm gonna have to get rid of a couple more here. Crapola. I think I'll get rid of this one as well for the other time that I summoned the spirits here. So I am going to have to take 2 of these. So from these, good night. This is not good for what I needed right now. I'll take that one. That goes there. And then I'll take this one and that goes there. Okay, so now I'm caught back up with everything that I need to do. All right. Shoe. What have we got going on here? I think I will do... I'll do that. Like so, which goes 2 of these and 1 of these. And that will get placed right here. This will get placed here. Let's keep them all the same. Don't want to, like so. And this comes over here for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only have 5 more rounds, and I've only been doing these. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, I forgot to do my turn. I'm going to take this one. And that goes there. All right. Next, we are going to place up to 3, right? So I'm going to place these 3, I think. I'm going to place that there. Then these 2. We'll place these right here like that. And I need to get rid of one of my things, so I'm going to get rid of this one. And that finishes this one. So that doesn't get me any other elements, but it does finish these. And I would have been able to use that, but I didn't. So use this for something else and then redo it, but I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so that's that. That's going to go probably here. So I don't need that anymore. Could use to get some. We'll get this one. All right, and then this one comes back out. Then I'm going to place that like that. Oh, where did my... Oh, they're up there, out there. Duh. Stupid. I'm going to place that out there, so that lets me place 2 greens and a red. So the red will go here, and 2 greens will go here and here. And that gets placed over here as another moniker towards how badly I'm doing. Gosh. Then I think I might want to take this one. And then going to go with oh, Snapdragon. I'm an idiot. All right, I would have placed these 2 down like this instead earlier because stupid. Okay, I'm going to use this one to place right here. So I've used that to move that out of the way. And then I'm going to place this right here because now I have that in the middle. So this comes out and we place green, green, and black. All right, then we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are done. Oops. And then this one comes out. That gives me another +1 here, and it gives me a yellow spirit, which again we don't need until we have that way over there, but that was 6 points, so that was pretty good. Then this comes back over here, and what are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 2 more turns here, people. This bodes not well for the Commonwealth, yes. Good night. All right, what do we want to choose here? Probably that one. Okay. Next, I'm going to do up to 3 of these guys. So I'm going to take this and go here and here. That's 1, 2. And then the third one, this is going to go over here. The third one, oh, this should be flipped. The third one, goodness gracious, can I get that one going? That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I could do that. So the third one, I guess I'll put right there. And then this building finishes, this one right here, and comes over in here like that. These go away. These come away as well. And then I've got to choose one, so I think I'll just take this one. Then I'll Let me see how many went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, man. Not going to be able to finish it. Well, that kind of stinks. Let's turn this over and see what happens. Oh, I can finish that one, I think. Yeah, I can by placing 2 reds. I can do that. It gives me another point. See, is there anything else out here that I could do? No, not really. That's the only one I got left. And I can just take this, which means I'm going to have to take this and put it over here. That's my 14th place. But it allows me to do that, which lets me finish this one. And these go away. And that goes there. So, how many points did I get? So, did I get more than 25? I don't think I did. Because I was really hoping to get that 5 points right there. I don't think I did at all. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I am a novice, apparently. So, good night. I did horribly, folks. I did horribly. I only did 1s and a 2. 1, 2! I didn't even get out here. My goodness. All right, well, here we go. Because it's such a short game, we're going to give it another whirl here. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Looks like a lot of unnecessary steps to place a polynomial tile and just or to replace it immediately with individual squares, like it never happened. Well, okay, in a it probably feels more that way because of the solo mode that's going on here. I'm just going to leave those level 3s out there because I didn't get to. You know what? No, I'm going to shuffle those too. I don't care. But no, I get what you're saying, Philip. And it feels like it, but it feels like it's a lot of unnecessary shifting of stuff around, like move this, use this to do this, and all that kind of stuff. But it probably just feels that way because there's a solo. There'd be a lot more going on. In a multiplayer mode, but I will say that I enjoy the game a lot, but I understand that it's probably not going to be for everybody, and it is an older game, so I try not to be too, because there's probably games that have surpassed it as far as taking what it's done and does it maybe a little bit better. But at the same time, this is a neat game as far as the puzzle is concerned. You know what I mean? Next, let's see. I'm just going to take all these things and put them out there in a random fashion and kind of go from there. We're just going to go here, 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 here. Bink. This is going to come out. All right. And then these two come out as well. Boom, boom. All right. So now all of them are out. And we will randomly place it. Start will be here. All right, so the start's there. So I have to take these 3 to begin with, and then everything else kind of fills in. Okay. 2s. Come out here. And then 1s. Oops. Two, 3. here we go. Our second. All these go back. Our second foray. All right, back down to the board. Turn on that. All right, so, okay, what have we got out here? That's the exact opposite of, no, that's not bad. Okay. That's a twosie. So I think what I'll do is I'll take this guy. I'll take this guy right here and put these here like so. So this is the template, and that's going to go red, red, black. This is set off to the side. And I have to choose another. And I need another. I've got the black though. Take this guy. All right, and then for my next turn, I'm going to go ahead and place. Place that right there to give me 2 and 1. Okay, that goes here. Oops, that goes there. And then this is going to fire off that building. This right here. And that allows that to come available. So these go back, and this goes back. And what I'm going to take, I think I'd really rather go down there and start doing that. So, oh, boom, 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 boom. Yep, that's the one, isn't it? Dang it. That gives me that, though. I'll take that one right there, I think. All right, now this comes out. Oh, geez, man. Getting that level up is... But I want to start moving ahead here. Oh, I should have gotten a green and a black. Like so. Okay. Oh, man. No, that doesn't work, does it? That works. Kind of. No, it doesn't. Oh. Okay, that's going to go there. So I'm going to take 2 of these and 1 of these. Like that. This is going to go over here. Then I'm going to use this to move this. And then I have to take another one. Where's the dude? There it is. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. And then we're gonna use this guy right there. So we get 2 and a green. All right, so that one comes over here. And that unlocks this one, which gets me a blue. So these come out. And that also gives me my power back. And so now I'm gonna use this to move that there. No, that's not gonna work. Poop. All right. I'm gonna move it. Dang. I'm gonna move it right there. No. Here. I'll move it right there. Bing. All right. And then, I know this is probably riveting stuff. Sorry, folks. Man, that's a whole lot of... All right. This flips over. Okay, well, let's see. Stupid. All right. I am not good at this game. That's just the long and the short of it. Need to focus on that one. So we're going to use this one. Gonna use this one. And we'll go 2 greens and this. That goes there, this goes here. How are we doing in chat over there? This comes out here. Cover does look good. I like the asymmetric buildings on the cards as well. Reminds me of tactical RPG video games. Okay, that came out. So now I need to pick another one. And I'm going to take this one. All right. Next. Oh, I'm a doofus. How in the world did I not see that? What a dork. All right, well, I'm going to place this here. It's going to be 2 greens and a red. So the red will go here. The 2 greens will go here. Yeah, that's going to go out here like so. I still haven't built anything. What in the world? Gosh. Such a doof. Such a doofus. Okay, I could do that. Ding. It would have to be here and here in order to do that. Nuts. Oh, I backed myself in a corner, not preparing properly. And summoning spirits does not help me, I think. Well, ba-ba-ba. Nope, that doesn't do it. I need, oh man, come on. Has to be 1, 2, 3, and then 1 here. That royally screws us up though. Nope. Put these all in the wrong way. Well, I totally screwed myself up here, folks. And there ain't much I can do about it because I'm out of this. I used this for the wrong thing. Put it in the wrong place. And, one. All right, well, I've got to choose here. This is what I've got to do. I've got to choose first. And I think what I've got to do is I've got to take this one. That's what I've got to do first. And now, let's see if I can get back from this stupidity. That uses that, so I can't put it there. That doesn't do any good either. That doesn't do anything. The dice matrix is here. What's up? Doesn't feel like you could ever get 40 points in a 15 turn game. Well, it's actually 14 turns, actually, not just 15. But it's not easy, that's for sure. Trying to see if this does anything. I don't think it does. I mean, this is that picture, but I can't get it in there the way that it would need to be put in there in order to work properly. Unless I just do, oops. Unless I just do this. Really wanted to get. My goodness gracious. Dink, dink. I can just do dink. I can just do this. Green, black, green, black. Can definitely do that. It is not ideal, but it is at least something. Oh, wait, how did I, wait. Has to be like this. Oh my gosh, green, black. No, I can't even do it that way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Those won't work. This must. So, black, black, green. Oh my goodness. And this is that one, which gets me a red and a black, like so. But it leaves me with a whole bunch of nothing. Because now I really need to figure out how I'm going to try to get a yellow. I could do that, the three. But I've got to get there somehow. And I need to get that power back so I can move some other stuff around. So, I need to use this or that somehow. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so moving ahead, we're going to need to get, I guess, that one. And my turn now is going to do this. So I'm going to use one right here. That's going to be to trigger that off. So this is being flipped over like so. And that is going to trigger this. So this is the one that I'm building this turn. But now I need to look ahead at, with the other two, I think I need to do these right there. Okay. And so now this will do that and trigger that. That comes back here. These come back over here. And I have to get rid of one of these. So I think I'll get rid of this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This comes, oh, I need to figure out which one of these I'm going to take. I'll go here and take that one. All right, and now I'm going to use this and place that there, which will do 2 of these, 1, 2, and a green. And this comes over here. Gosh, I'm so bad at this, people. I gotta get that out of there, but I'm afraid if I won't be able to summon another thing in there. I could move it though, because that's what this allows me to do. It allows me to move them. So I guess I will use this to get this out of here. And can I build anything if I move this somewhere? If I move it here, that doesn't do any good. There's not a whole lot of green out there, right? Just this for fast ones. But I could place it here. Is there this much thought involved in multiplayer as well? No, I'm not good at thinking about this, so people will probably be able to see combinations a lot better than I am. And I'm not being down on myself, I'm just being real. But yes, there can be, I guess, because depending upon, this guy's going to move a lot more with more players, because every turn he's going to be moving, boom, 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 boom. So when it comes back to your turn, you're going to have a fewer amount of reactions. And in a multiplayer game, you're going to, how many, until somebody reaches 10 or more hourglasses. And if that's the case, then you can keep an eye on how many hourglasses. Like, for example, I've only got 2 hourglasses out of the 4 buildings that I bought. So I'm still 8 hourglasses away from ending the game. So there's a couple of different dynamics that go into the multiplayer game than the single player game. This is a little bit more brain crunchy than I think the multiplayer game is. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do now is I need to refill. So I think I'm going to take this one right here. And now I'm on my next turn. So I'm going to do the 3 this way. And I'm going to move this guy. Nope, not going to move him at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these 2 in here. I'm going to put that there and this here. And that finishes this one. And it will get me another green. But I already have both of the blacks. So that will come in here. And then these go away. These just come back here. In order to do that, I had to use, I think I'll use, I think I'll use this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 more turns, people. My goodness gracious. All right, so that was that. I will stick with this one. Then this will go in here. So yellow and a red will go here. I'm sorry, yellow. What in the world am I talking about? A green and a red will go here. Oh, I forgot to turn this over. Green and a red will go there, and then a black one's going to go here, which finishes this building here and gets me a yellow. And that's that. So these will come back over here along with these. And then this gets put over here. All right, what turn do I want? Oh, wow, I really want that. Okay. All right, and then I think I'll do this one. All right, next I'm going to do I think I'm going to do a summon spirits, and that's going to be, how is this going to work here now? It's going to be like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. So there's got to be something here. That one. Then it's got to be these 3. Okay. This can flip over. So this is definitely going there. And then these 2. Oops. Will go here. Yeah. I have no idea how I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to give it the old college try. All right, so that is that. I got to get rid of one of these. I'll get rid of this one. And then I need to take this one, I think. No. Okay, so I need to do I'm not going to be able to do it. If I put this over here earlier, which I probably should have, I would be able to do it though. So let's do that. A little bit of, instead of putting it here, I put it here. Because I've had that for a while. I just didn't see it. Let's do that. Yeah, so what? I cheated a little bit. That's kind of, it's retconning my own game, okay? That's going to go here. And this comes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I only have one more turn anyway. Good night. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one because it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna get another turn anyway. This is gonna go in here to finish there, there, and there. That comes over here. So, this, and this finish that. Which flips this over. And then, can I finish anything else out there? Probably not, because all I have is green and red. And I can't really get anything into any kind of configuration that will help. So I can't really finish anything else anyway. So I'm not going to use that. Let's see, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, that's the end. All right, let's see. I think I did better. There's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 28. All right, so I got 28 that turn, which 28 is I am a master. Yay, I'm not an apprentice anymore. Anakin would be proud. Man, that's a really hard solo game. When you only have 14 rounds to try to score 40 points, goodness, you'd have to be building a whole bunch of threes, or at least a whole bunch of twos. But twos are hard as well. I guess that would just have to be like almost like a perfect storm type of thing. 15, 20, yep, 28. You're correct. But that was only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was only 7 hourglasses. So I had more room in a multiplayer game to build more, depending upon how other people were building. But that's that. This is, like I said, not a difficult game, but it can get thinky, which you definitely saw with my with the cogs screeching in my brain. But thank you for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. That is Realm of Sand solo mode from Emperor S4. I believe it's a 2018 title, I want to say. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm going to get on out of here. Got more editing to do. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Thanks so much for being here. David, Philip, Matthew, Anakin cheated too. Well, yeah, he kind of did. Maybe Sam can do a playthrough of the other two. It's been ages since Mystery and Trials is still on the shelf of shame. Oh, yeah, that's true. I've got both of them. Well, I've got, see, I do have Trial of the Temples. I don't think I have Mystery of the Temples, I think is what it's called. But anyway, we'll think about doing that as well. Thanks for being here, David, Matthew, Philip, Victoria, and everybody else that's here that I can't see in the chat right now. Anyway, thanks for being here. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care. I wasn't missing the center brown. I just didn't place it in there, David, because I was about to remove it to build the build the building. So it would have been in there. I just didn't place it in there because I was just going to remove it immediately. So take that for what it's worth. Bye.